Hello, Cooper here, Director of Marketing at JP Woman Realty. And at the end of the day, if you want to improve your social media strategy, which means getting your posts to be seen by more people, getting more engagement on your content, which is really like the whole reason you do it, right? To have another effective way of reaching out and staying in touch with your sphere. It all comes down to this, my friends. Whenever I say my friends, I think of John McCain. He always used to say, my friends. So I'm going to share with you one big, easy way to improve your social media content. And essentially, the core of this is if you don't have a business page set up on the social media platforms that you're using, you're not going to be able to do this. The only way to leverage your performance data of your social media marketing to improve your performance is to have access to that data. Social media platforms don't give you access to the performance statistics on your personal profile. So you have to have a business page. If you're not, you're SOL. Go watch our videos about how to set up those profiles, your business pages effectively, and then you can start gathering data. So in order to actually do this analysis to improve your social media content, we have to keep in mind that there are essentially 4 categories that we believe pretty much all social media content that you're going to use for your business will fall into. And those categories are business posts. So, hey, I just sold this. Oh, here's a new listing. Oh, I did an open house. Oh, congrats to these clients. That's all business activity. Personal stuff. Cute picture of my dog. Hey, I went on a trip. All that kind of stuff. Personal. Educational. The market's up. The market's down. Here's some information about getting pre-approved. Boring stuff, but it's good because it establishes an expert. That's all educational. And then fun stuff. Could be cool houses. Could be funny. Could be something goofy. Could be a meme. Anything that is designed to be entertaining specifically falls into the category of fun. So keep those 4 categories in mind as we go into this analysis: business, personal, education, fun. So what we're going to do next here is we're going to actually show you in the context of Facebook itself how to access this data and how to analyze it. So I am on our Facebook business page, JP Woman Realties. In the left-hand side, this is actually convenient and new. This didn't used to be here. It's a new button they added. It used to be hard to find the business suite. Now it's easy. Click the button that says Business Suite. Now, I don't know, different companies have different layouts and the back-end settings of their actual, for their Facebook business page. You might not see that button there. If you don't, just go to business.facebook.com/latest. And it'll take you to this page. Then we're going to go over here to Insights. So it's pretty nice. You used to have to do this manually in Excel, which is what we've shown in previous videos. But now Facebook has some of this information and data right in here for you, which is pretty slick. Although there are some things, if you want to go really deep in the data, where you do still have to export it into Excel and do an analysis there. So anyways, all right. So we went to the Facebook Business Suite. We clicked on Insights. Now we're going to click on Content. Make sure at the top you have your actual page selected. We have access to loads of agent pages because we do a lot of consulting. So make sure you're selecting the correct page here. And then I would pull back the date range to look at the entire year because you want a big chunk of data. Now, pretty cool. If you look at this table here, they're pulling out a couple insights, what some of your top performing content is in different types of content. So you can see we've got some ads, we've had some blah, 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 there's an Instagram post, but it automatically is going to actually sort this by reach, which is the total number of people, unique people that saw the posts. All these top ones were either ads or videos, so I'm going to scroll through this. But what you're looking for now, keeping those categories of content in mind, right? Business, personal, educational, fun. What you're looking for as you scroll through this is there a pattern of which one of those categories of content tends to be in your top performing posts over a long period of time? We're looking at 9 months basically of data, 8 months of data here. So if you can see that there's a certain category of social media content that tends to perform better, you should focus your social media content into that type of content because it's literally just giving the people what they want. So, in our case, it's interesting. We've got that dual syncs post. That one performed super well. It was shared by a couple agents that have a big following. We've got a welcome video from Makaya that did really well. We had our personal post, what I call personal post from the office, where we posted about our golf outing. This was a cool home. This is just an engagement post, general engagement post. Funny stuff, funny stuff, funny stuff, funny stuff, funny stuff. Engagement post, cool house, funny stuff, funny stuff. So overall, if I look at our content, the content that by far performs the best is novelty and humor. So when we share things that are goofy or funny or weird or different, they perform the best on social media. We tend to get the best reach out of that content. So what I do in our content, and this is what I do when I'm in InStock Social reviewing the content for the following week, I'm gonna select and bias myself towards selecting content that matches that profile, right? It's the funny, novelty, weird, goofy stuff that our audience tends to like the best. Now, just because that's true for our audience does not in any way mean that it's true for your audience. Your demographics, the demographics of your audience, your page followers, is different from ours, right? Ours are like past clients, real estate agents, vendors, right? Very different from what yours might be. Yours is probably your family and friends, you know, maybe some coworkers in there. Could be a very different group of people. And I'll tell you right now, I analyze month to month the social media performance for about 25 different real estate agents, and they all have different types of content that performs better. Entertaining content overall across the board is the best, but what types of entertaining content people's audiences prefer is dramatically different. So I just went through this exercise with an agent that I'm working with, and he is amazing at generating his own content. He is amazing at generating educational content and expert content and business content. But what I noticed was that when he posts things that are funny or weird, so entertaining in that way, they tend to outperform the other stuff. He's a little bit more of a serious guy, so he doesn't do that very often. So I challenged him, hey, in the next month, the month of August, try to refocus your content onto funny and interesting stuff as an experiment to see if we can boost your reach and engagement. Sure enough, he started posting for every education or business post he did. He would also do a funny, goofy, interesting one. And his post reach for the month went up dramatically. He got about 30% more reach in that month compared to previous months, just by shifting his strategy towards what his data showed us worked. So do this for yourself. Go into your insights and look for patterns about what type of content your audience actually prefers, and then give it to them. Another interesting anecdote, another guy I'm working with, another agent I'm working with, we found out for whatever reason, when he posts cool house posts that are remote, he talks about them like zombie apocalypse properties or like doomsday preppers properties. Those go crazy for him. So what he does is he like rewrites the captions on some of the posts that our brokerage creates, and like specs them into that type of content, like thinking about like goofy end time stuff for whatever reason. And his sphere just loves it. They go crazy because they make fun of it. So he does that a lot. Another agent, whenever she posts anything about HGTV shows or the stars that are on the shows or homes that have been redone by some TV show home makeover thing, go crazy with her sphere. So she goes out and finds content related to those homes or those shows or pictures of those people, one of those two brothers, whoever they are, I don't remember their names. She does that content, she focuses into it, and she gets way better performance out of her social media as a result. So give the people what they want, and you know what they want by analyzing your actual post data. Thank you for listening. If you have questions about any of this or would like me to take a look at some of your social media performance data, feel free to let us know. Email me base, like home base at jpwoman.com. We can set up an appointment and do a quick audit and analysis, hopefully give you some insights that help you take your social media strategy to the moon.